Alright guys, we're starting off with a fresh second YouTube video. I'm happy about it because yeah, originally the plan was to go ahead mount these on the Jeep, but we never got to that, sadly, just because of rain. That's the main part. But I mean, it's still raining out, it's cold, but you can't really weld in the cold and rain, so we're just gonna be pulling the motor on the Jeep, so that way we can get it sold. But I don't know, wait, hold on, which side is this on? I think it's right here. Yeah, right here we got a new workbench. I don't know if I can rotate my tripod over here. Yeah, it's too stiff, but anyways, we added this addition on. It's pretty nice. They added about probably quite a few foot on. You know, I honestly really don't know. Let me get the tape measure. It added on about like 4 foot onto the original workbench, which I don't know how big that was, but this building ain't that big. It's like a 8x15, but I'm still able to do everything out of it. Except I just can't pull anything in here, which sucks. I desperately wish I could. Anyways, I'm gonna go get started on the motor. Yeah, meet you guys there. Alright, we're out here with the Jeep, so we just gotta get this whole entire motor out. And keep in mind, it's somewhat raining. Like, it's like sprinkling, if that's what you even want to call it. I really need to give me a microphone because I can't hear myself. Like, I can hear myself, but I don't know how good the quality is on the actual video. And I imagine it's gonna be pretty dog shit. Yeah. Anyways, we got the winch done on it from the last video, and now it works. I believe I can. Yeah, it works. Reels out. There we go. You don't always want to keep them tight, because if then the cable like stretches, so, and then it just makes it easier for the cable to break. But I'll be replacing that with rope sometime. So I'm gonna go figure out the tools to get this thing done. And yeah, well, actually, no, I'm gonna start pulling off the body. So it just takes 2 bolts. And if y'all are wondering on why there's no like really wheels on the front, it's because I'm doing a 300EX front end swap on it. And don't mind all the freaking background noises, I can't control that, but anyways, yeah, that's why there's no front wheels on it. Yeah, we'll get back to it. Alright, we're gonna go throw this in the shed, so we'll be right back. Hold up, gotta pause this. Alright, we got the body off, and it's put in the shed. So now we can start unhooking. There we go. We can start unhooking some wires now. Not for sure. I think I need to start with my battery stuff, and then I need to go to my exhaust. So let's go get the tools. Alright, it is super cold out here, guys. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw this in a montage on why I get this off. So yeah. Alright, there we go. We got the whole entire exhaust system out. This is a 110 muffler floor. Oh my god. It's a 110 exhaust. Anyways, that was the most embarrassing thing. But it sounds like complete dog crap. Especially with this 200 motor. It just is not right. So we're also swapping this with a 300EX motor, just so that way we have some more power out of it. But I mean, look at this cobbled together exhaust. I mean, I was the one who did this part right here, these welds, and I did that all with a stick welder. Keep in mind that is really hard to do, but yeah, especially with this thin of wall pipe, it's not easy. But I was able to pull it off, so I'm gonna go throw this in the shed. Alright, I got the exhaust thrown in the shed. Now I'm going to go get the bolt cutters, or not bolt cutters, but wire cutters, so I can cut off all these dang zip ties that I managed to do. And I hadn't anticipated on pulling this motor, but it is what it is. And I'm not sure on if you guys can see it up here, but right by my exhaust, it is coated black, like if this thing was like a 6.0 Power Stroke or something. And that's not good. That's not good. But at the same time, I needed an exhaust gasket, but not throwing one on now. So, because like from Honda, they're like 30 bucks. I'm not about to throw all that on there, especially for me to just turn around and sell it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go find out. I'm gonna go cut some wires on this thing. Not wires, but some zip ties. So let me go get the cutters, then we'll throw this back in montage of cutting some wires. Alright, and for my cutters, I'm using these Pittsburgh. Most of my tools are Pittsburgh, because I'm too broke. Alright, let's get cutting these wires. Alright, now that we got most of the wires cut that I think that are important, or not the wires, but the zip ties are important that keep all the wiring together to the frame. Now I think we can just pull off the like the power supply for the starter. That's what we're gonna say. I don't know the correct terms, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm not for sure on the bolt size, so I'm just going to kind of stuff a bunch in my pocket, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to go get the tools. Alright, coming back, we have our like little tote of bolts, and just whatever I need, pretty much. We got a wrench, then we got a 3/8 socket that may work. Actually, well, yeah, it may work. I guess we have to find out. Oh no.
Things are improving outside as we speak. It was gray at times, and we saw some blue skies. You saw the sun for the first time in a while. Put together a list for you because things are getting better, and we're going to watch them continue to get better.
Alright, I forgot to mention, it's always important to put your bolts back in and your nuts after like taking out a bolt. Because that's just so you don't lose it. Alright, now we're going to figure out where my mounting tabs are at for the motor. I think we can just lift it right up. Now that's going to be pretty embarrassing because I suck at lifting out of this motor. I don't have that much strength. Considering I broke my arm like probably 7 months ago, I still haven't got much back. And by the way, it is raining, so it kind of sucks. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the tools to figure out what these are, because I'm not sure. So we'll be right back. Alright, we got about a few sockets in my hoodie pocket, and then we got all the wrenches in the world that we may need. I don't know. I'm not taking 9 million trips all the way back and forth to the shed, so. Alright, we gotta go get some deeper sockets because I can't reach to the actual thing itself. So I'm gonna go get some, I guess. Alright, coming back, I just grabbed like a whole entire box of sockets. I think it might work. Alright guys, I'm just going to make this into a part 2. My camera fell. It's getting a little too chilly out. I don't know if you can really see me. I can't really see myself. But we got most of it done, sort of. I mean, we got some wires, or like some wires cut. Throttle cable off. So we just got to get the motor out and pulled. So, yeah, we're just going to make this into a part 2. So, subscribe if you want to come back to see part 2 of me ripping this thing out. It'll probably be more likely tomorrow, but yeah, drop that subscribe button while you're down there. doesn't hurt to like the video. Only thing it does is help me out. So if I just ask, please subscribe and like the video. Anyways, thank you all for watching me trying to attempt stuff. It wasn't the greatest, but thank you all.